My name is Dr. Jeremy Price. I am Assistant Professor of Technology, Innovation, and Pedagogy in Urban Education. And my research interests involve providing students and helping teachers develop a sense of intentional technology use to support communities and sustain cultures, as well as confronting and dismantling forces such as white supremacy and white nationalism in schools and youth settings. So one of the things that is important for children to be able to do is to really investigate their own sense of place. And place is both an environmental place. It's also a cultural place, and this was meant to give them an opportunity to look into both of those angles. Even though we weren't able to actually see it realized, the curriculum still stands, and it's a really solid. It's a really solid one, and it's based in educational theory and also is able to stand in practice. The grant for Creative Paths to Peace did not support having a student on board, so the block grant really helped me work with Khadijah and develop a really strong working relationship with her. As a white Jewish man, and she's a Black Muslim woman, this was a really interesting project to work on for the both of us. We were really able to think about together what place means for different peoples, what place means for different populations, what place means for different age groups. So that also allowed me to introduce her to other kinds of ways of thinking about education and broadening the field of education for her. Even though she had been a teacher and had been involved in lesson planning, I'm not sure if there's a widespread realization that curriculum development is a field in its own. That people can look at and consider. The block grant really supports me as a scholar in education. It allows me to engage with doctoral students and really get their feedback and also allow them to engage in the work of research and development. It supports my own efforts and my own scholarship. I don't have to do this work alone. And it also, I think really helps to provide different ways of seeing educational research for the doctoral students. I think it's a good way for doctoral students to be able to see how different professors approach the work of educational research and educational scholarship and the different pathways and avenues that are available to them.